let me welcome you to a new special segment of the Thinky Games stream, which I like to call Joel has bitten off more than he can chew. I am really not sure if I'm going to be able to... I can explain the game, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do any good on it. So it's a roguelike, right? So it's different every time you play. So let me just read this out to you. The stars have been inhabited for the greater part of a millennia. Through wars, plague, and expansion, the interstellar churches have endured. For generations, the churches strengthened their control over stasis, a hybrid matrix that sustains life for the long hibernation of interstellar travel. They send vaults, vast monastery cities built for tens of thousands to explore and colonize new worlds. On the fringes of territorial space, a colony mission conducted by the Banished Vault discovers a phenomenon they christen the Gloom. It summarily annihilates the settlers, leaving behind only a meager crew of exiles. The exiles flee to new solar systems, relentlessly pursued by the Gloom. They gather resources from planets to create more stasis before being compelled to return to hibernation. They resolve to undertake a new task, to write a chronicle of their journey and transmit it home. This is inherently a very, very dark game. There's no idea of permanent survival. There's a sense that you are eventually going to run, it eventually get too hard to survive, but you've got one goal, which is to write a chronicle of what's happened to you. We've arrived at the star Vimalot. Hibernation is slow and usually painful. Stasis keeps the body alive, but does not alleviate the pain. It is a blessing that we could sleep through the process. So, this is the Banished Vault. You have arrived here. You have 4 exiles. Here they are. And this is the system that you've arrived at. Can't really zoom out anymore. So there is effectively like the star. And this is the star system, all the planets. And it's laid out more like a board game. That's the way to understand this. And as you can see here, you've got a few little ships here as well. These are our little ships. We've got 3 ships to start off with here. There's the Altadura, the Smoke Chiliad, and the Sedili 3. I understand everything, but actually doing well in this game is incredibly tough. I've not finished the first solar system. What you've got to do, in essence, what you could say is the overarching goal. There's 2 really overarching goals, right? One is to be able to get enough stasis to go back into hibernation to the next system. And the other thing you have to do is try to write a chronicle. Writing a chronicle is done on hallowed worlds. So there's 1 here. You need to write on 4 hallowed worlds. And that does not just mean flying down to the hallowed world and just writing something on there. You've got to build something on there. A scriptorium. And you've got to get enough stasis to survive in hibernation. You need 2 stasis for every person. So you'll need 8 stasis to successfully leave onto the next solar system. The Gloom is chasing you, and in 30 turns, as it indicates at the top there, the Gloom will arrive and start to destroy the star system. And if anybody's left behind, they are doomed. And what this is you have 30 turns to do quite a lot of things in, because it's quite complicated. I have here the Banished Vault manual, which I bought off Amazon, and it's very nice. There you go. It's very nice. It's got little pictures and some script. Lots of explanations about how things work. But it also has, you know what? Let's go to the full view so you can see like what's behind me for a change. Yeah, here we go. Here I am. And look at this. Lovely tables. It's red behind me indeed. And more tables. So Joe is asking how thick is the manual. You can see it's about 50 pages. And it is a lovely little manual. I mean, it's you've got stuff like this. That's very cute. And the thing is, what you have to do, I should bring the game back up, right? You'd like to see that. What you have to do is you have to figure out how you can get all the resources you need to do everything in a short amount of time. So let's start with the scriptorium, right? The manual says the scriptorium has to be built from 2 alloy and 2 elixir. How do you get an alloy? Well, to make alloy, you need to have an alloy producer. And you will have to take 1 iron, 1 titanium, 1 silica to make 1 alloy. To build an alloy producer, you need to have 2 iron and 2 titanium to begin with, to make one. To make elixir, you'll need, that takes inputs of silica and methane. And you have to think about, well, that's just one building. I have got to be thinking about making fuel as well, because I'm going to run out of fuel for my ships to move around. I'll need the 8 stasis as well. And you've got to figure out, like, okay, these are all the things I need. This is what I'm going to do. I've got 4 people to do it with. And how many turns it's going to take to get everybody to their destinations and move stuff around. I have not been very good at working on this. There are people who, it's what we would call in the United Kingdom a Marmite game. I think some people absolutely love this. It feels desperate, but it's a game of intense numbers. Whereas other people are going to be like, I have no goddamn idea what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm just looking at this manual, look at the numbers, and I don't know what to do. Analysis paralysis. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to strike out. We're not going to like plan anything. I'm just going to show you like how it sort of works. So we got down here. There's a planet that's got carbon, water, titanium, and methane on it. And this these E numbers are telling you how much energy it takes to travel each part of the journey. That needs 2 energy, 1, 2 here. This time, what's the word? The hourglass is indicating that it will take another turn to do this because it's a long distance. VFig was saying it's a little too heavy on numbers and thin on feel for me. I love the presentation though. So these are, there's some more, I guess these are moons down here of this planet. So you can land on them and start building structures there. But so there's titanium and iron here, and iron and silica here. What's important is it takes quite a lot of effort to land. See the 11 energy? It takes 11 energy to land on that planet. And there's also this thing about thrust, and you need a strong enough engine to be able to take you down there. So I've got this ship here, right? And I've got 2 engines on it. I've got this one here, which has got thrust 2. See, it's got 2 little holes. So it's got a thrust of 2. This will be able to land on that planet for me. We've got one up here which has got a thrust of 4. And that would obviously be able to land on anything which needs a thrust of 4. In this star system, we don't need it. So it's not a big problem. We can just stick to the 2. But you need to know the difference between the 2 engines. If I show you this, engine efficiency 175. And this one has an engine efficiency of 115. Which means if you kept this on and you just travel the whole distance to get to a planet with thrust 4, it would be hideously inefficient. So it's better to swap your engine halfway through the journey, or most towards the end of the journey. So go there on the efficient engine, and when you get to the planet, you have to swap over. That will of course cost an action, and it'll take time to do it. So if I open up the vault, then we've got quite a lot of reserves already. We've got some iron, some water, some titanium, some silica. This thing here is elixir. We've got 6 elixir already. Now that can be used to make the scriptorium. but it can also be used to increase the faith of your individuals. You can see that this guy's got 6 faith. That's what that number at the bottom there, that's their faith. And 3 is the number of actions they have. So the lower their faith, the less resilient they are to what's the word? Hazards. On this early solar system, star system, there are no hazards to worry about. But there will be on later planets, as I'm sure they are, even though I haven't seen them. So I need someone to pilot this ship. Let's put... I have to take them from the vault. I'm going to put this guy who's got the 6 faith here. And what do I need for the scriptorium again? Let's check it out. The scriptorium requires 2 alloy and 2 elixir. We have 2 elixir, but we need 2 alloy. And to make an alloy, we need to make an alloy producer, which needs 2 iron and 2 titanium, which we do have. And then we would need to input iron, titanium, and silica. So let's have a go at that, right? We'll see what we can do. Can we just do that with one journey and just feel like we did something? So I'll need 3 iron, 2 to make the alloy producer. Oh, I need to make 2 alloys, right? So 2 to make the alloy producer, I want 2 for the I'll just do 5, just 1 extra than the 4 I need. And I also want 2 titanium. But I'll need 2. It's the same thing. I'll need 4 altogether there. Let's just do 5. Let's bring that in. That's enough to make an alloy producer and make the alloy we need. I need 2 silica as well, though. Let's bring that in. Now, VFig saying, I feel like Vincent Ward's Wooden Planet of Monk script for Alien 3 or A Canticle for Leibovitz were inspirations for this game. It's something I like. It's kind of a cool idea, cool presentation. So what are we doing here? So the thing is, if we get all the way down here, what you have to understand and what you might not know is that the scriptorium is bloody big. So if I want to do an what's the word? An alloy producer, I might have to do it on a separate world. So shall we? We need a lot of energy to get down here. How much fuel are we going to need to get all the way down here? So what I can do, I'm going to bring someone else on board so we can do more work. And I really don't know how much fuel I'm going to need. Let's see what happens. If I say I'm going to go all the way here. Oh, I have to... How do I... Oh, here, I forget now. Clear. Click here. No maneuver set. Oh. So I need 26 energy to do this. 26 energy. How much fuel I'm going to need? This can tell you here. You can start putting fuel in. So if I just bring some fuel across here. To get 26. I mean, that's 9. It's incredible amount of fuel needed to get there. Wow. So, it's only a one-way trip. If I want to get back, I need to make sure that these guys get some, fuel on the way back. So, how would I get the fuel? Well, a fuel producer, you need 1 iron and 1 titanium, and you need water to input into it. So I need someone with water. I could take water with me, obviously, but this place also makes water. This would be a good planet. Water, titanium, iron, everything you need. So we could stop here instead onto this planet and start making fuel. So I will also do some iron. Let's get some iron and titanium. We need lots of iron to build these machines. The harvesters need lots of iron. Let's just check all our iron. What the hell? Let's just go all in. Whatever. Yay. However, I don't think... Hang on, if I clear that, can we get here? There we go. We can get all the way here. So I'm going to make this very simple. We're just going to do this. I'm nothing else, all right? I'm not going to move anybody else around. Or maybe just bring another person in. They might be handy. Right. End turn. Oh, I didn't do start maneuver. I lost a turn. I forgot to start maneuver. Hey, whatever. We're all friends. Now I'll start the maneuver. Right, so they're the time token, meaning that you have to wait a turn to do it. Again, another time token. It's quite a lot of distance. Another one. Right, now we're at the planet. So, this disc here means to look at the location of the planet. So here we are. Oh, actually, no, that's the outer space. That's actually orbit. Hang on, let's go back to the map. Oh, whoops. Oh, I need one more energy. Okay. I'm confused. Start maneuver, there we go. Okay, now we are on the planet. Okay, so now it's time to start harvesting stuff. So you can see there's the iron here, water, and a titanium here, and you have to put the harvests on these spaces. Thank you, Jack Rivers off. Have to take off a bit early today. Thanks for the stream. A bit early. It's quarter past 11 my time. I should be finished already. I'm just reading a book. The iron is a depth 1, water depth 0. So it's a problem here. The iron is a little bit deeper than I was expecting. And you can't just get the iron out of the earth. You need to have a structure, which is a resource excavator. Allows you to go down to another depth. What is that? Resource excavator. 1 iron. That's good. Okay. I'm going to make one of those. Oh, I need a builder. Let's have this person. Builder. Make a resource excavator. We place it right in the corner here, away from all the actual construction. Now, all the other stuff we want to build. Okay, so construct. We've got another person to do some more work. And now that we can put down the iron harvester here. They have to go on top of the iron. 2 invalid tiles. There we go. Like that. Insufficient resources. Oh, I forgot to mention, when you go on a planet, there's usually a few resources there already, but not very much. So let me bring in some of the iron. Oh, I need 3 iron to make this. Okay. At this point, all our guys here are out of action, so we're going to have to end the turn. Okay. So, they've now all got 4 turns. So, we want to also build a water. Where is it? We'll make a water harvester. Put that here. And do I need 2 iron? More iron. Construct. And then the titanium harvester, which has to go here. And we need 1 iron for that. Construct that too. Now we can start operating these. So I wonder if we can make a fuel producer here. looks like that. Here's the problem. We can't put it anywhere. The alloy producer will fit though. But I think we're going to have to make our fuel... I was going to say somewhere else. We don't have much fuel left. Uh-oh. Already made a mistake. Let's build everything, Joel. Oh dear. Let's cancel that construction. Let's check we can't make a fuel producer somewhere. Four invalid tasks. This is not ideal. I'm feeling that's going to be a costly mistake. Right. Let's just harvest stuff. It'll cost an action every time they harvest anything. We get 2 water from that. And... oh, I need to use this guy to get some titanium. Right, I'll need to end that turn. They've all run out of actions. Now, I think I'll probably use the alloy producer now to get the alloy we need. Where's the buildings again? Alloy producer. Let's just do that. Construct. And... right, we'll need 1 iron, titanium, and silica. I think we can just 1 iron, titanium, and silica. Do another one. Then we could create 2 alloy. We could got another guy to make some operations here. There we go. We have 2 alloy. And remember, what do we need to make a scriptorium? 2 elixir. I don't think we're making elixir here. There's no space. We need 2 iron and 1 titanium to make one of those. And oh god, we need methane. Didn't think of that, did I? I need 1 silica and 1 methane to make an elixir. No atmosphere on this planet. There's no atmosphere. You can't harvest anything from the atmosphere. Well, let's get some other stuff while we're here before we take off. Oh. Right. How about... get some water. And then what else? Let's pick up some... more titanium might be useful. Right. Let's start putting everything back over here. Oh, too much water. Put the iron together. Definitely the alloy. Oh, looks like that's as much as we're going to be carrying. I hope this is enough fuel because these guys are screwed otherwise. Right. Let's return to map. Well, let's just end that turn. Because they're out of actions. What can you do in this titanium? We need another place to make fuel and stuff. I need to select the ship. We want to go there. Insufficient energy. That should do it. Let's fly around. And land. That you can make orbital structures. That's why you've got this other disc here. You can do stuff in the space. So I think it's time to make some fuel. And we need to make elixir, but I don't think we've got any methane. Is there methane? Oh, it's methane here, all the way over here. Not good. So maybe I should have been sending one of this guy here all the way over here to get the methane. But got a very small ship. Thrust 2 required. Let's get rid of this engine. Put it over here. Give them a bunch of fuel. What do they need to make a methane harvest? Just 1 iron. They just need 1 iron to make a methane harvester. Let's see if we can send them on their way. So if we go here... Oh, energy 19. Ship has no engine. Oh, that would be a problem. Send them here. 4 fuel to do that. Oh, we need thrust 2. Thrust 1 of 2. Insufficient thrust. Ah, okay. Well, let's clear this. I think we do need the other engine, it looks like. Let's bring this here. Thrust 1, 0. So let's take that. There we go. We need... See, look at that jump there. Fuel 1. See, notice the further you go, the ratio of the fuel to energy goes down. It's actually very inefficient to make really long journeys. It's better to break them down if you can. The more fuel you're using, it's just less efficient. Right. But if you do to do it all in one turn... Right, let's just start it. The tyranny of the rocket equation in interplanetary form, indeed. Ship is moving. And they're on their way. I think it's time to go down here, and we wanted to make a fuel producer and an elixir producer. Right, a fuel producer. 1 iron and 1 titanium. It should do it. Construct. And we want to make a elixir producer. What does that look like? Oh, it's a bit big, isn't it? I have to cover up our resources. I don't like that too much. So, what do I need for the scriptorium again? 2 alloy, which we've got, and 2 elixir. Okay. 2 elixir. I need... Oh, I haven't constructed that yet. Oh, insufficient resources. I need some more iron. Construct. Let us make some elixir. I need some silica. Oh no, I need the methane, of course. Damn it. Okay, let's just make some fuel while we're here. We just need the water for that. Well, it makes 3 fuel from 1 water. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Okay, let's swap in somebody else. Still waiting for our methane, everybody. And you go here, and can you make me some more water? More fuel, I mean. It's a lot of fuel here. Right. Do we have any more? I guess we can just make one more set of fuel. That's all our water exhausted. Alright, I think it's time to end that turn. We can go back out to the map now. And alright, so I think we're gonna change our engine. Oh, did I use the wrong engine? Damn it. I've already got the strong engine. Right, we'll land on the planet. Got to put a lot of energy in to land. Whoa, energy 12.6 of 40? That's crazy. This is crazy. Hang on. Fuel 16 isn't enough. I'm a bit confused about why it's so high. We don't have enough. We need 40 energy to land on the planet. What? Can we just do it in the atmosphere? Can we make a methane harvester? I'm not going to land if I don't if I can help it. Methane, no. Is there no methane in the atmosphere? Oh dear. I need more practice of this game. Okay, that's oh, the atmosphere is carbon. Look at that. That's why I can't get in the atmosphere. It's carbon. There, see, carbon dioxide would work. But that's not what I'm looking for. Return to map. Is there any methane atmospheres? This is the only place with methane. There's no M's anywhere else. Oh, was there any in the ship? Oops. No, there wasn't. That's okay. There was, however, elixir. I could just borrow that, but I'm not even thinking about making stasis yet, which is what we need to get onto the next solar system. Right. I need to think about how to get this to land. We're in orbit. But thrust 11. So the energy now is 11. I'm getting confused. What was it happening before? Clear. Just need 11. That's thrust 1. That's not right. We've got to change the engine. I'm a bit confused what happened before. Want to land? Okay, it's for fuel to land. Missing a navigator. Yes. He's here. I left him orbiting. Let's come back. Right, start maneuver. Okay, we're at the planet. Time to make some methane. Oh, he's out of actions. Bring this guy over. 1 iron. I don't think we can make it though, right? What do you mean no methane? It's here. Oh no! Oh, it's alright. It's at depth 0. I was a bit worried it was at depth 1. That will work. There was no actions. Okay, we'll just end the turn. Construct it. Then it's time to get some methane. How much methane do I need? The orbit harvesters need titanium rather than iron, by the way. How much methane did I need? So I need an input of 1 silicon, 1 methane to make elixir. So for every elixir, I need a methane. So let's just... Wow, he doesn't have many actions. I left the most weakest guy behind. Let's just wait another turn. Gosh. Well, okay, I think 5. Let's just one more go. Okay, alright, right. Let's just... What's this? Carbon dioxide, titanium. Kind of out of space, so I think we're just going to have to go. Sorry. Let's get out of here. Right, return to map. And we'll send this guy. Okay, it needs to be short moves, right? I'm a bit worried he has no fuel. It takes a lot of fuel to get around there, right? Oh, we should change to the more efficient engine. So let's go here. I want to try and eke it out a bit. Let's just clear. Let's go a shorter journey. This needs 12. Yeah, that's much more efficient, but it's going to cost a whole turn to do it. Navigator has no actions. What does that mean? Oh, there's no actions, so I have to end the turn anyway. Insufficient thrust. Oh, that doesn't work. It's too weak. Alright. Still insufficient energy. Ah. Okay. Now we swap out the engine for the more efficient one. And hope to God we can make the journey back. That's 2 energy. Clear. That's 4 energy. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. It's such a waste. Oh no, it's quite short. Oh no, I'm reading the wrong thing. I'm looking at this fuel energy conversion factor. So let's clear this out. If I want to go there. Oh, I can't stop there. You can only stop on the kind of the crosses. That needs 13 energy to get there. Let's just go here then. Just 1 fuel to do that. Oh my god, this guy's got no actions. We're gonna die. And next, I'm gonna go all the way here. It's gonna cost a lot of energy to do that whole journey. We could park here, but let's just see how much it would cost. Okay, that kind of works. So we get all the way down here. Start that maneuver. It costs a turn. Cost another turn. Right. So we need these guys to hang out together, right? So we can have them in orbit. So 7 energy to get here. That should be enough. Right. Alright, can we actually... I think this guy needs to take off to be able to do... I don't think we can land, but can we take this... They can't interact because they're not together. One is landed, one's in the air. I think it's probably better if they take off. Alright, see you, Joe. Thank you very much. We'll be dead soon, I'm sure. So we'll take... Well, I guess we'll try and take off. I think that might be easier. So how much does that cost? Let's clear. Set them to go here. And just 1 fuel is enough to do it. Alright, so now we're up in the space together. Nope. Let's go back to the map. And I am struggling to figure out what I'm doing. I've got the ships here. Okay, the ships are here. That's good. Alright, so I need to transfer all that methane into this one. And they can now land again. So return to map. I want the other ship. How do I select? Oh, I selected here. Right, so I want them to land again. It's a little bit of energy. Start maneuver. And I go here, right? That's right. Alright, now we've got methane. What do I need with methane? Silica. I got a silica. But I have no more. I have no more silica. This might be an issue. So let's just Elixir producer. I need one. Well, I've got one elixir. Did I not bring any more? Did I not bring any silica with me? Did I just use it all up? Might have been easier to try collecting cow farts, says VFig. Well, I think that's probably a good time to end, because I'm missing out the silica, right? And we're really running out of turns. If we go back to the map, there's no silica here. So there's not enough turns, I don't think. We can obviously go to this planet and try and get the silica, but that's where we really want to be building the scriptorium. Just to show you, this is my last move. Let's just fly away to that planet. Right. Oops. No. Return to map. So let's just go fly to the planet over here. Clear. Hang on. Go here. And need 11 energy to do it. Start maneuver. So if we look at the planet, and then I try and show you what it's like, how big the scriptorium is. Oh, I need to bring someone over to be a builder. It's pretty big. Obviously, it's not as monstrous as I made it out to sound, but it is pretty big. We could probably harvest. The silica here, I guess. It might be possible. So, what I'll do is just end and you can see the gloom emerge. I'll end the turn multiple times so you can see the gloom emerge from the sun. Right, let's go back to the map. And we can watch the end. Close that. Here's the gloom, it's coming. 5, 4, 2, 1. So, you've run out of turns. Every turn after this one, the solar system will slowly be consumed. Return all your ship and exiles to the vault and begin hibernation. Literally, the first turn is going to wipe out this lower row. The next turn after this will wipe out this row. The third turn, this row. So we're actually going to lose everybody in the next turn. The gloom will just take out this entire planet. There we go. All gone in one turn. Your journey has come to a premature end. Return to the menu to begin anew. So there you go. It's a very particular kind of game. It's quite complicated in terms of like trying to figure out how to make things efficient. How do you do all these things you're trying to juggle in one turn? And you have to think about what happens after this, because in the next solar system there may be a shortage of other types of resources. There's a structure you can put down which will tell you what's in the next, what's abundant in the next solar system. And it's best to see if you can hoard some stuff as well, right? Not just simply, splash everything out on your first move. So there are tales of people just making it almost to the end, and like just you know what? It just ran out of resources. It just couldn't make it work. And there are hazards that involve, your ships can take damage. There are hazards on the planets which can also disrupt construction. And you will need to keep your followers, your monks' faith high. Otherwise, they stop being able to do anything. If their faith falls to 0, they can't do anything. They just don't feel pretty gloomy. So there you go. That's the Banished Vault from Lunar Division. That came out last year. There was I don't think you would call it DLC. There was an update this year to add androids to the mix, which is sort of like they're like additional people you can pick up, but they're kind of finite. They will get used up as they move through the game. Yeah, the Banished Vault. I really like it, but I don't know if I'm going to be any good at it. But I do have a manual. Maybe one day I'll do a stream about 5 years time and say, this is how you play the Banished Vault. Apparently the big thing to do is to work backwards. Work what you want to do last, and then work back from there. You know, create a sort of a sequence of events that will get you there.